you're buying a leg and you're selling a leg. I'm saying a leg, but it's really you have a buy contract and a sell contract happening at the same time. So there are two types of vertical spreads. One of them is called debit spreads, which is where you pay to enter, and credit spreads, which is where you collect money. Remember, we're sellers. As sellers, we collect money when we enter. All the things I teach are seller strategy. I do teach some buying strategies too, but for the most part, I trade seller strategies. His presentation is only going to be about the credit spreads. So there's two types of credit spreads. There's a call credit spread, which is above us. It's like you were selling covered calls. That's above the current price. And there's a put credit spread, which is below you, just like selling puts. So this is why now you can make the connection. Hopefully, when we were selling covered calls, we were selecting strikes above the current price. And when we're selling puts, we're selecting strikes below the current price. Your thoughts for a call credit spread, just like covered calls, is you're expecting price to go down or at least stay below your strike. And for put credit spreads, you're expecting the price to go up or at least to stay above your strike. So even though on this screen, I've mentioned call credit spreads and put credit spreads, I'm only going to talk about call credit spreads going forward. Okay, I'm only going to do call credit spreads only. That way your brain only has to process one half of this. But they're both very useful. This is how you capitalize when the market is going up or when it's going down. When it's going up or going down. So call credit spreads. You're entering the trade as a seller. Your broker is going to reserve the collateral in the amount of the width of the spread between the two contracts. I'll make that clearer. Times the number of contracts you decide to do. So there's a bid-ask spread, it's called. So the broker is going to take that bid-ask spread. If it's a 1, it's going to multiply times 100 because you got 100 shares. So that one spread is worth that 100. And if you do multiple contracts of that, then you multiply it by 2, 3, and 4, depending on how many you're doing. You'll get premium when you enter the trade, and you keep all that premium if the price is below your strike at expiration, just like with covered calls. As long as the price is below your strike at expiration, you're going to keep all your premiums. Selling a call credit spread means you expect the price to stay below your sell strike, okay? Or at least definitely be below it at expiration. So even if it goes up into your sell strike, you're expecting it to be below your sell strike at expiration time. Okay, we're going to have some pictures here soon. The benefits of this is it is pretty straightforward. And I know y'all probably are like, yeah, right. It really is straightforward. It can be done on any stock. It can be done on the cheapies. It can be done on the Amazons and the Googles and the NVIDIAs. It can be done on all those too. It can be done on any equity. You select your strikes above the resistance. We're going to talk about that. And you can make consistent profits. Going to go through all the steps to see. You're selling a call contract and buying a call contract at the same time. It's a covered call. So we're only working on the call side. You're selling a call and buying a call at the same time. It's called a spread. The difference between the two strikes is called the spread. A 1 spread is worth $100 of collateral. A 50-cent spread is worth $50 of collateral. Okay. So here's an example you could look at. If current price was at 100, let's say Amazon, I think Amazon closed, did it close at 100 today, Shondell? I think you were looking at it today. Did it close at 100? Let's say you're looking at Amazon. Amazon closed at $100.04, just above it. So if you're looking at Amazon, you were thinking about doing a call credit spread on Amazon. Current price is $100. You would do your charting. You may see that the resistance is maybe 101. Maybe it's right up at resistance. So you would sell a contract with the 102 strike, and you would buy a contract above that. So you would sell, you'd go up for the sale price and go up one more for the buy contract. We're going to go through some of these so this won't be confusing. Okay, current price, you want to go above your resistance to sell and then up one more to buy. This is called a one spread, and it's a one spread because 103 minus 102 is 1. Right? That's what makes it a one spread. In a one spread, you take your 1, multiply times 100 shares. It will block up $100 of your collateral minus the amount that you take in premiums. Because remember, we take in premiums, and that means that brings down the amount of buying power the broker blocks from us. Our steps are, we want to chart the resistance on the daily time frame, select a sell strike above your resistance, select a buy strike above the sell strike, decide on an expiration date, remembering that time decay is our friend. So the sooner it expires, the better. Time decay is our friend. So if you can do it for the coming week, this week, the end of this week, or the end of next week. But if you do something like SPY, you could actually do SPY on a daily basis if you so chose. SPY expires every day.